Hello and welcome to this video all about villagers and how to breed them and how to change their professions. We've got a villager in the world. I'm going to put him down. You can see the villager's got no profession. This is just a normal villager testificate. Once you put down a block which is called a worksite block, so take a look at this fletching table. You'll see he immediately becomes a fletcher and he'll begin doing work and he'll be able to do things. Now if you want to change his profession, you have to break this block. When you break the block, as long as you haven't traded with the villager, he'll go back to having no profession, unemployed again. Put down a barrel. You see he become a fisherman. Put down a loom. Become a shepherd. Put down a cauldron. Become a leather worker. You can also get the scoot, the turtle item from the leather worker, which is quite useful. So we'll leave this one as a leather worker. And the other one we're going to want to get is we want a cleric. So we'll get a cleric so the brewing stand gets you a oops, didn't mean to do that. So anyway, so if you want to breed the villagers, what you need to do is you need to firstly you need a number of beds to make sure they're going to breed. It's nothing to do with doors anymore. So if you want to breed the villagers, what you basically need to do is throw food at them. So we've got a few here. Now only the villagers that have got jobs here are going to be able to breed. So this guy which hasn't got a worksite block hasn't got a job, so it'll be these two that are going to breed, okay? So, that's not good, what I just did. But it doesn't matter, we can just throw food. So we just throw bread at them. And in general what you would like, the ideal thing to do, probably the ideal thing to do is just throw them a bit of bread and then some potatoes as well. And you can see, didn't really throw that much. And they're already breeding. And that's because they only need like 3 bread, and you can see that the baby is already spawned. Okay, so we'll do another profession. So we'll do a blast furnace. You can see we've got an armourer now. Now we've got a smithing table. So currently, it takes 20 minutes for the child to grow, by the way. So we're going to want to breed the armourer now with a new one, which is, just wait for him to get his job. There we go, he's the toolsmith. So what the villagers actually need to do is autonomously trade the food between themselves, because I can't be sure when I just chuck it like this which one's going to get it, right? It does seem that perhaps varying the food as well in more difficult situations when there's more villagers. It does sort of change the way their stacks are lined up. There we go. So I think that's something that we could sort of learn from this, is that I know they have 8 different stacks in their inventory, and it's hard to like really work out exactly how their stacks are organized. But in general, it looks like the more villages you have, do we have that second baby somewhere? You have to be sure that the baby's actually born. Yeah, okay, so you can see there's the second, right? Yeah, there's 1, 2. So yeah, in general, start with bread, and then if they're not breeding, so in general I'd say start with bread, introduce a few potatoes. Then if they're not breeding, introduce beetroots or then if they're still not breeding, introduce beetroot or carrot. You don't need to use that many. I'd say variety is more important than introducing large quantities of a food type. So just mix together, and it should be, and ensure that you have a sufficient number of beds as well in the environment. And that will do for now, so thanks for watching.